In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on October 27, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Knicks versus Atlanta Hawks. A clash of Eastern Conference contenders is set to unfold at the State Farm Arena as the New York Knicks square off against the Atlanta Hawks. New York kicked off its season with a disappointing 108-104 loss to the Boston Celtics, while Atlanta started the year with a 116-110 road defeat against the Charlotte Hornets. In their previous season's meetings, these teams split their 4 regular season matchups. The New York Knicks are eager to bounce back after a narrow 108-104 home loss to the Celtics. R.J. Barrett led the charge with 24 points, connecting on 8 of 20 field goals, and Emmanuel quickly provided a spark off the bench with 24 points. Jalen Brunson contributed 15 points, and Julius Randle recorded a double-double with 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. However, the Knicks struggled with their shooting, hitting only 37% from the field and converting 18 of 41 three-point attempts. They faced a tough start, managing just 18 points in the first quarter and falling behind by double digits early. Still, the Knicks displayed grit by coming back and taking the lead late, only to let the game slip away in the end. On the other hand, the Atlanta Hawks aimed to recover after their 116-110 road loss to the Hornets. Trae Young led the team with 23 points and 9 assists, while Jalen Johnson had an impressive game off the bench with 21 points on 9 of 13 shooting. Saddiq Bey and Clint Capela each added 15 points. As a team, the Hawks struggled offensively, shooting just 41% from the field and connecting on only 5 of 29 three-point attempts. Despite a 37-point outburst in the fourth quarter, their backcourt duo of Trae Young and DeJounte Murray had a challenging night, shooting a combined 7 of 33 from the field. This matchup carries a history of rivalry, promising an entertaining game. Oddsmakers have set the Atlanta Hawks as a 2-point favorite in this highly anticipated contest against the visiting New York Knicks. However, following Atlanta's underwhelming performance against Charlotte, it's challenging to back them in this game. In their previous game, the Hawks struggled with a field goal percentage of just 41.9% and a three-point shooting rate of 29.7%. While Trae Young is arguably the best player in this matchup, the New York Knicks appear to be the more well-rounded team. They also benefit from the coaching prowess of Tom Thibodeau, who holds a strong record in this series, going 10-4-1 against the spread in the last 15 road meetings between these teams. If the Knicks can replicate their 43.9% three-point shooting from the previous game, they should have a good chance to secure a victory. Although the Atlanta Hawks enjoy the home court advantage, recent history has seen the visiting team win 6 of the last 9 meetings between the Hawks and Knicks. Atlanta's lackluster performance in their opener against the Hornets, particularly on the defensive end, raises concerns. In contrast, the New York Knicks displayed resilience in their matchup with the Celtics, despite the loss, which is an encouraging sign. So the New York Knicks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Expecting a rebound performance from either team may not be the best approach, as the New York Knicks tend to be streaky shooters, and the Atlanta Hawks rely heavily on Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. The Knicks possess perimeter shooters, but their lack of an interior presence for kickouts and second-chance points makes things difficult. The Hawks, on the other hand, are far from pushovers in the paint and will contest New York's perimeter shots. The Hawks, outside of Young, lack reliable shot makers, raising concerns about their offensive consistency. This franchise's direction is somewhat puzzling, as the Hawks appear less talented and aren't making significant improvements. It's doubtful that both teams will provide an inspiring offensive performance in this matchup. Additionally, Tom Thibodeau's coaching philosophy emphasizes solid defense, making the New York Knicks an under team. In their recent history, 9 out of New York's last 12 games have finished below the total. Given both teams' offensive struggles in their season openers, this contest total appears relatively high. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Heat vs. Boston Celtics. In a highly anticipated rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals, the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics will face off at TD Garden in Boston. These two teams have squared off in the last two Eastern Conference Finals, splitting the series wins, and both are eager to once again emerge as dominant forces in the NBA Finals. As they both carry 1-0 records into this matchup, the Heat claimed a home victory, while the Celtics secured a road win. The Miami Heat are seeking a second consecutive victory to kick off their season after narrowly defeating the Detroit Pistons in a 103-102 home win on Wednesday. Bam Adebayo led the team with 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists, while Jimmy Butler contributed 19 points and 13 rebounds. Tyler Herro chipped in with 16 points despite shooting 7 of 24 from the field. The Heat, as a team, shot 40% from the field and 8 of 22 from beyond the arc. They dominated the first half, establishing a 19-point lead, which proved sufficient to withstand the Pistons' late surge that brought the margin down to just 1 point. On the other side, the Boston Celtics are also eyeing a second straight victory after clinching an exciting 108-104 road win against the New York Knicks on Wednesday. Jason Tatum displayed impressive form with 34 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists, and Kristaps Porzingis added 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Derek White contributed 12 points to the effort. The Celtics, collectively, shot 48% from the field and 12 of 39 from the three-point line. They held the Knicks to only 18 points in the first quarter, securing a 12-point lead. But the game remained closely contested, with Porzingis delivering clutch plays to secure the victory. The Celtics kick off their home schedule against the Heat, and the TD Garden is expected to be electric, as Boston fans hope to avenge their Game 7 loss to the Heat in last year's Eastern Conference Finals. Miami is a challenging team to assess, particularly during the regular season, as they often prioritize working on aspects of their game over securing wins. When comparing the starting lineups, Boston seems to have a significant advantage, with only Jimmy Butler slightly edging out Jaylen Brown when analyzing position matchups. Porzingis, in particular, provides Boston with a notable advantage due to his ability to stretch the floor offensively and defend the paint. The Celtics are expected to rotate defenders on Butler, with Brown, Derek White, and Aaron Holiday taking turns to limit the impact of the Heat star player. Miami faces challenges on the defensive end, with Kyle Lowry and Herro struggling to contain Boston's guards. Although the Heat hold a slight edge in bench scoring, it might not be sufficient to prevent Boston from gaining control of the game. While the Heat may take confidence from their season opener, they were on the brink of a loss to the Pistons. Similarly, the Celtics were somewhat fortunate in their previous game but managed to secure the victory. The Celtics have already shown promise with their revamped lineup, especially Kristaps Porzingis. Although the point spread may appear hefty, the Celtics are likely to secure their first home win in this matchup. So the Boston Celtics to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Boston's length is set to play a significant role in limiting the opposition's scoring this season. If not for the Knicks' impressive long-range shooting, they would have scored far below 100 points in the season opener. The Celtics hold a length advantage at every position on the court, and Porzingis' presence in particular influences drives into the paint. The Heat tend to thrive in slower-paced games and may aim to grind out the contest with the Celtics. In their last 4 playoff games against each other, 3 occasions saw one of the teams failing to reach 100 points, and the games often went under the total. While Boston's offensive efficiency is likely to improve, it may take time as the coaching staff experiments with their bench players. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder vs. Cleveland Cavaliers. The Oklahoma City Thunder are pursuing their second consecutive win as they take on the Cleveland Cavaliers on Friday night at the Rocket Mortgage Field House. The Thunder are fresh off an impressive 124-104 victory against the Chicago Bulls, defying the odds as 2.5-point underdogs. On the other hand, the Cavaliers secured a nail-biting 114-113 win against the Brooklyn Nets, where they were favored by 2 points. Over their last 10 matchups, the Oklahoma City Thunder boast a solid 6-4 record against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Oklahoma City Thunder aim to keep their momentum going after a dominant 124-104 road win against the Chicago Bulls. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the charge with 31 points and 10 assists. Supporting him were Jalen Williams and Josh Giddey, each contributing 16 points, while Isaiah Joe added 14 points coming off the bench. As a team, the Thunder shot an impressive 54% from the field, and their prowess beyond the arc was evident as they made 19 of 39 three-pointers. They commanded the game from start to finish and displayed effective control, limiting the Bulls to just 20 points in the second quarter. Additionally, Chet Holmgren made his presence felt by contributing 11 points, including a couple of three-pointers, in 25 minutes of play. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in pursuit of their second consecutive win after a thrilling 114-113 road victory against the Brooklyn Nets. Donovan Mitchell led the charge with 27 points and 6 assists on 1 of 2-1 shooting. Max Strus also had a standout performance, contributing 27 points and grabbing 12 rebounds. Isaac Okoro chipped in with 18 points, and Darius Garland added 15 points and 5 assists. The Cavaliers, as a team, shot 46% from the field and connected on 17 of 43 three-point attempts. The game remained tightly contested until just 12.1 seconds remained when Mitchell drained a deep three-pointer to clinch the victory. The Thunder boasted one of the league's best offenses last season and demonstrated their prowess by shooting a remarkable 55% from the field in their game against the Bulls. They also displayed commendable interior defense and rebounding capabilities. In contrast, the Cavaliers barely escaped with a win against the Nets due to their struggle on the boards and their failure to secure rebounds, allowing the Nets multiple opportunities to score. Cleveland's performance was marred by undisciplined play, leading to sending the Nets to the free throw line 26 times. With their more effective ball control and better shooters compared to the Nets, the Thunder are expected to present a significant challenge to the Cavaliers, who may find it difficult to contain the Thunder's offensive onslaught. The Oklahoma City Thunder are an intriguing underdog due to their substantial young talent and playoff contending potential. Given the points they receive, the Thunder present a valuable choice. Therefore, our full game side pick is for the Oklahoma City Thunder to cover the spread as underdogs. In the previous season, the Cavaliers boasted the top-ranked defensive rating at 110.6, while the Oklahoma City Thunder ranked 13th in offensive rating and 14th in defensive rating. Moreover, last season, the Cavaliers had a 47-40 record hitting the under, with a 25-19 record at home. The Oklahoma City Thunder, on the other hand, tended to be more inclined toward over, but they will be confronted by the Cavaliers' formidable defense, which will likely stifle their offense and compel them to attempt challenging shots. Additionally, the Cavaliers are expected to slow down the game's pace. The Thunder averaged 117 points per game last season and scored 124 points in their first game. Yet, in their last 3 meetings against the Cavaliers, they averaged only 100 points per game, playing at a slower pace with 102 possessions in their first game. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers, who averaged 111 points per game last season, scored 114 points in their first game. However, in their last 3 encounters with the Thunder, they managed to average just 101 points per game. With the Thunder allowing only 104 points in their first game, it's unlikely that the Cavaliers will score enough to push the total score past the set line. It's also noteworthy that the Cavaliers and Thunder have played under the total in their last 3 matchups. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.